Hi guys, welcome back to my readings. I'm going to give a little reading that has to do with messages from our angelic guides. It has come to my attention that they are trying to bring us some very important messages, but either we're not getting it or it isn't time for the message yet, and they're just trying to prepare us for this so that we're open to it. But I'm going to do a little reading to see and make it an interactive reading, so maybe we can figure out what it is that they're trying to bring into our focus, or what it is that we're not doing that we should be doing at this time. The one card that has come out is listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. Now, I know that sometimes following your divine mission can mean a complete and total change of the life that you are leading at this time. And what I mean by change, it is partnerships, places of employment, the way that you think about yourself, about life, everything, where you live, how you live, with whom you live, a total metamorphosis of your entire life, because you have decided, okay, I do want to follow my divine life mission. But in order to do that, you have to change just about everything about you. In some cases, maybe not the romantic relationship, because you're both on the same spiritual level and you'll grow together. Otherwise, that separation right there can cause you to have issues with your partner, and eventually it will cause a rift in your relationship where you split, because you no longer can exist in the same place together. Your partner comes home and you're going to want to leave, because you're not going to want to be around that energy, and vice versa. You'll be there and your partner will want to leave. And it isn't because they don't love you as much or whatever. It's because you're no longer on the same path. You're no longer on the same spiritual level. And it's hard to mesh with that energy, because you either have to come down to meet it or they have to come up to meet it. And if they don't understand and you don't know what's going on, it's going to just feel like, wow, I know I love this person, but I can't stand to be around them. What the hell is happening to me? And you'll feel that it's something that's going on within you, and all it is just growth. It's a spiritual path that you want to take, and they don't care, because they're in the mundane level. They want to make the money to pay the bills. I mean, it's natural as well. So it's we're caught in like a give and take, or a pull and shove, and it's really hard for us to be spiritual in a world or a time in our lives when everything revolves around making the money to be able to live, to be able to get to your job, because you have to have a car, and the car costs money. And it's so much worry about our being able to take care of ourselves without being codependent on other people, and it's just very, very hard to follow our life path. But it's asking you to only listen to love. If you only listen to love, you're going to be guided, okay? And the guidance will bring about that help to help sustain you. The thing is, we don't trust that. We don't trust the fact that if we follow our divine life path, which could be talking to other people, helping other people, drawing, painting, writing, singing, dancing, whatever it is that we are called to do, we don't think that it's going to be able to sustain us. And we won't be able to afford to make a living, because if we follow our dream, it's only going to be a few dollars here and there. You don't know. You haven't opened that door. You haven't wanted to walk through it because you're afraid. You're afraid that it's not going to bring to you what you'll need to be able to live. Perhaps you're not going to live in a castle, or drive a Lexus. But you'll live somewhere where you'll be comfortable. How do you think the angels are going to ask you to follow your divine life path and not give you a home to be able to rest or keep your things, whatever they are? You don't need that many. You don't need to have 3 couches, just one comfortable one. 5 TVs, no, just 1 or 2, maybe 1 in the bedroom, 1 in your living room, or 1. You don't even need TV. I don't even watch my TV. I turned my TV on for the first time yesterday in a long time. It's like, okay, I only watch like movies here and there. I don't ever watch the news. People will come up to me and goes, hey, did you hear what happened What? No. What do you mean, no? So, well, I haven't watched TV in 10 years, so no, I don't watch the news. It's not that I haven't watched the TV. I do watch movies. I haven't watched the news. The news can make you very upset, and it was making me very upset when I used to watch it before. Now I don't watch it. You could say I'm, living in a dream or living in whatever, but yeah, I am kind of, and I'm happier this way. I don't want to know about the horrible things that are happening somewhere else, because this is where I am, and I am not dealing with people like that, and I don't want to. So it's a way of thinking, or what do you want to attract into your life? You want to attract that misery or that lower vibration, or you want to attract something higher? We need more people on this planet that are going to be on a higher vibration, because that is what's going to attract the energy to help save us, to help put us in a better place. All of us, not just a few, but all of us. But if the few team up together and continually keep up that vibration of love, of wanting to help others, of wanting to be surrounded by peace, by tranquility, it will help lift the vibrations of those that are negative. But we need to think a little bit differently. And the more you speak to other people, the more you show them that there's another way of thinking, another way of being, the more people will start to change. And don't listen to that crap on the TV. Don't let that be what guides your life forward, or how you're thinking. You see the horrible things that are happening, and then you're thinking that, all day long, and it brings your vibration down, and you're hooked to negativity, which in essence is the devil card. It's the Tower card, that you need to break away from that ego. Break away from that and think more positive, okay? Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine life mission. Don't let any type of fear distract you from your divine life path. Your angels are right behind you. They truly are there. If you have an instance where you stop breathing, they're there. I had a situation a couple of days ago where I was in the garden, and I started to take pictures of the orchids. And I don't know if my blood pressure went up or my blood pressure went down. I'm not sure exactly what happened to me, but I thought I was going to die, that I was going to pass out. I mean, it just felt like my head, and immediately it was like, as it was happening, you could feel the energy of people just coming towards you. They're like surrounding you. The angels are there. If anything were to happen, you're immediately stepping through a doorway where you're going to be surrounded by other beings. You're not going to have a split second where you're alone. Never. The angels are there. I could feel them. It was like I started to get a hold of myself, started breathing. I had my phone. I thought, let me call my mother or my sister so they can come and get me. I knew that they were in the apartment, and I was at the garden, a little ways away from them. I was afraid I was not going to make it. There was people behind me, though. There were people in the garden. So if I would have just dropped, I'm sure that they would have dialed 911. They would have come to my assistance. Either way, I was able to get a hold of myself and started breathing. And maybe I had stopped breathing and I didn't realize it, and I was just taking pictures and not breathing. And so this caused, like a little reaction. The thing is, we're never alone. We're always surrounded by other beings, We're always supposed to be on a divine life mission. We're just very, very much afraid of taking this path. You're always surrounded by other beings that are constantly trying to help us. Now, there are beings that are not, they don't care. So if you're in that low negativity of watching the TV and the news and the people that are evil, that's what you're going to attract, because it's how you're thinking. Whatever thoughts go through your mind is what you manifest. We are powerful manifestors. All of us are magicians. All of us. We all have the power to manifest our lives as we move forward. Now, why can't we manifest our lives through our divine life mission? Why? Why can't we do what we love, our beautiful talents, and give that to the world? Show that to the world. Show them who we are. We can. We need to stop being afraid that that's not going to help us. It will help us, but we need to trust. We need to trust that that is the path that we need to take, and start doing it and not be so afraid. The minute you start thinking negative is when you're going to pull in some negativity. It's just the way it is. So, Let's see. I want you to choose A, B, or C as always, and see what kind of messages you're going to receive from Gabriel, which is the angelic energy of messages, of bringing you divine guidance. So I call upon Gabriel. Look, they land right in my arm. Poof. Stay true to yourself, to your inspirations. The law of attraction. Ta-da, is what I'm talking about. The law of attraction. If you think negative, you're going to attract that, whether you like it or not. I'm sorry. It happens. Stay true to who you truly are. This is how you're going to figure it out, what your divine life mission is, what your angel is trying to communicate to you. Stay true to who you are. Don't be Joe Blow. Be you. Anna, Maria, Carolyn, Angelica. Be who you are, not the other person or what you're hearing on the news or what your partner's bringing into your life. No. And if you have children, make sure that they stay true to their paths as well. They have something to do, back them up. 100%. 100%, because that's who they are. Don't try to make them a lawyer or a teacher or a doctor. What if they just want to be a, I don't know, florist? You know, a counselor. Work with kids and a teacher. Don't try to make them, oh, you have to be a doctor or a lawyer because it's how you're going to make money and support yourself. You'll confuse that child and tear them to pieces, because they may not have the capability in their heads to become that doctor or that lawyer. No. They just want to, I don't know, tend to the earth, be a farmer, grow chickens. It doesn't matter. Everyone has their own little thing. Let them be who they are, and you have yours. Okay? Stay true to who you are. If you're a beautician, you want to do people's hair, go work for people that, you know, lots of people out there want a nice beautician, somebody that where it flows through their hands. It's a gift. It's a talent that you have. Don't say, oh, I can't make money cutting hair. Hell yeah, you can make money cutting hair. You can make money cutting hair going to people's houses. I'm going to come do your hair, $50. I've seen it. It happens. You can make money doing whatever it is your talent is. You just have to believe in yourself. Stay true to yourself. You can sustain yourself. It may not be, like I said, castle worthy, but you'll be comfortable. And all we need to do to be is comfortable, so we can find peace. Don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust, and follow your inner voice. They're coming to us and telling us things that we would love to be doing. That's the path you need to take. Not the other one, that one. That's what they're trying to push into our minds, because the sooner we start to do that, the sooner we'll be happy. Now, it's baby steps. Baby steps. You'll hear one thing one day. 3 months later, as you follow that guidance, you'll hear something else. That'll take you down the road a few more months. That's how angels talk to us. That's how that divine energy, whatever you want to call it, will communicate ideas into your mind. Inspiration. This is another thing. This is inspired thoughts that come from divine energy. Yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. Once you get the idea, once you know that it's a divine guidance, something that you need to be doing, set the wheels into motion. Because divinity can inspire you, but you're the one that has to get the wheels in motion, and then they'll inspire you again, as I said, down the line when it's time. Try not to become too like go crazy with the idea and then try to do more and more. No, just a little at a time, okay? A little at a time, so that you don't become overwhelmed, all right, with the inspiration. Because sometimes, yes, you can become overwhelmed, and then you end up doing nothing because it's too much. So you have to pace yourself. Remember, inspiration will come, run with the idea, but pace yourself. Set the wheels in motion, and slowly but surely get something done every day. Every day a little something, until you achieve what your life path is, what you want to be doing. Law of attraction is going to bring things to you that will help you on that path, but you have to believe and be open to it. Keep your thoughts positive and surround yourself with positive people and situations, and you will attract more positivity into your life, and it will help you as you move forward. on your divine life mission. All right? You think they're going to let me do the interactive part now? Let's see. This is what I have been talking about, and they're just reiterating it with the cards. Staying true to you, who you are, what you like. Not your mom or your dad or what they try to instill into your mind, but what you can accomplish in life, what you're here to do, how you're here to help other people, how you help them, lift them up with your thoughts, your words, with your talents. Which is something that I am finally listening to as well. But I'm trying to help you become inspired too. You must do the things that you love. And if you have someone that you love, that you're trying to get them to see you or to come your way, and it's not happening, it's for a reason. Because there's someone better, and you keep trying to knock on that door and it just doesn't open. It's because don't waste your time on that anymore. On that person, on that job, on that situation. Don't do it. There's another path, and you need to find what it is. Pay attention to your desires and your dreams. For those of you that chose A, editor, your writing or other creative projects benefit from outside help and support. So, for those of you that chose A, writing, journaling, talking to people is going to be very important as you move forward, because people will read what you have to say. They want to know, but you need to put it on paper, and you're going to have assistance with that. They'll help you write it correctly, or if something needs to be tweaked or changed, an editor, somebody that edits what you write and helps propel you forward. So you will do better to team up with others and write down your thoughts, write down your feelings, write down the things that you have learned. For some of you, there's a book that you're supposed to be writing for children. Another book for adults to help them. There's ways that we can learn, and it could be a virtual book where people could listen to it. They don't even have to read it. They can listen to your words being spoken. So writing is very important. It will help bring balance into your life and to those of others. For some of you, this is something to do with legal affairs or some type of justice. Romantic as well, because justice represents the 7th house. This is the card of Libra. So it's romantic situations, how to bring balance to a romance or to your life through romantic issues or whatever it is. It has to do with romance, it has to do with legal, it has to do with balance, it has to do with others. Helping by writing. For those of you that chose B, classes, teaching kids. Learning and teaching are part of your higher calling. So there's something that you need to learn and then teach it to others. You could be a teacher already. Well, then you're on your life path. This is just reiterating what you are. This is someone that wants to be a teacher, wants to learn. You could be like a substitute teacher in some subject that you like, or go to college and teach something. Learning and teaching is your life path, so you need to get on that train. You can travel. So for some of you, it's teachers that travel from one place to another and they just fill in. I've seen it. It does happen. The World card is ending a cycle and beginning something else. So maybe you've been doing one thing or another, and now you realize, yes, I love to teach and I do want to go in that direction. So ending of a cycle and starting something new in your life where you're teaching others. This could be online. It could be about tarot. It could be about spirituality. It could be about angels. It could be anything. Anything that it is that you really would love to teach others. Well, it's time to take classes, or it's time to actually start giving classes. You already know it. Now it's time to teach it to others. For those of you that chose C, perfectionism. Polishing your creative projects is fine, but don't allow perfectionist fear to result in procrastination. Okay, you have a talent, but then now you're fearful that it's not good enough. They're not going to like it, trying to take the last brush stroke or more brush strokes or the final touchings on a writing or whatever it is. What you do is already perfect. They're telling you don't procrastinate because you think that it's not good enough, or you have to perfect it a bit more, you have to come up with some other beautiful idea or architecture design or whatever it is. No, it's already good. Don't let perfectionism slow you down or make you absolutely stop doing what you're doing. Prince of Hearts, this is you taking your talent or taking the things that you love to do and moving your life forward, because you are already there. For those of you that chose C, you're already good at what you do. You don't need to perfect anything. Just show it. Get it out there to people. This is how you're going to move forward with your divine life mission. Not thinking that you're not good enough. Switch the channel. Know that you're already there. You're already perfect in what you do. People are going to love what you do. Now get out there and show it, okay? You don't need to perfect it in any other way. See what holds you back or what can help you. There's going to be a very kind angel. We're being really guided by angels, so I want you to know that they're right behind us and they're trying to help us. We just need to realize it and believe it. It's the angel of kindness. So there's going to be an angel that's going to come around you or be assisting you at this time to help bring more kind people into your life, to help you be more kind as well as you move forward, to bring that kindness into your heart. Moving forward with our divine life talents is going to quench our thirst for something that has been missing in our lives. Okay? So by moving forward with your plans, with your talents, with the things that you love, you're going to feel very satisfied. You no longer have that need or feeling that something is missing in your life, that you're not going in the right direction. No. That thirst is going to be quenched. You're going to feel very satisfied, and someone will help you. There'll be someone there to assist you, so it'll either be a partner or someone that comes in, a manager, an editor, like it's been showing me in this reading and my previous reading, my weekly reading, that we will have some assistance from other people that already know, that already have been there, that have already done that, and they'll tell you things. They'll help you with tips or just with assistance. Be your manager, your editor, someone that teams up with you to help. For those of you that chose B, the classes, you've got, this is like a magician or someone that works alchemy, okay? So you can change. Maybe there's alchemy that you're wanting to teach. Our natal chart or something that brings magic into the lives of people. You can work your magic for good or for ill. Work your magic for good. For the kids, for the people that you can help with your classes, with your knowledge. Maybe it's magic, maybe it's herbs, maybe it's crystals. Something that you need to do in order to help humanity. With your magic, you have magic at your fingertips. You can work it one way or the other. We all can. There's good and light and dark in all of us. Good and light, that's me. I don't even think of the other part because what is the point? But you can. You can work it for good or for ill. It's hard for me to say. I can't get it out hardly. But it is true. When you can work magic, you can go both ways. Do it for the good of the people. Whatever it is that you have, this beautiful talent of magic that comes from you. It's a class. It's something that you need to teach others. So get with it and then let me know so that I can learn whatever it is that you are teaching. For those of you that chose C, the card is of love that runs away. So here, let me get the card. That was hard. I didn't want to. I'm on wet ground. It poured rain here last night, and I'm outdoors, so I didn't want the card to get tainted by the wet dirt. It didn't. Love that runs away. What you do, which is already perfect, you're not seeing it. You should be out there offering it to other people. It's love that you always seem like it's too far away, that you can't reach it, that you can't do it because you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that what you have is something that people want, that they're going to love. So you always feel like it's out of reach, out of touch. You can't achieve it. It's love that runs away from you. This is the love of yourself, love of your own heart, of the things that you do. Don't see it in that aspect anymore. And don't go after things that you cannot achieve. If they don't come to you, don't worry about it because it's not for you. Follow your own life path. Follow what makes you happy. Not the things that you are thinking of or dreaming of that could be out of reach. They're just out of reach. No, use your talents. What you already do that is perfect. That you can reach. That you can achieve because you already have it. You just don't believe it. Again, know that I love you. And I do these things because I do love you. Let's do some Lenormand cards. Eesh, there goes one already. Alrighty. The tree. For some of us, our stability is in question or is very important. Our health as well. So we need to focus on our health, focus on the things that we can change in our lives or that we can improve so that we can move forward a little bit easier. So that it doesn't become something that stops us, later on. Some of you want to take a trip is very important. If there's a trip that you have been planning, don't put it off. Start planning. Or continue to plan for it because for some of you, there's a trip that's very important. And it will help heal you, okay? There's also a lady or a female that may help you with that. It could be of darker persuasion or just dark hair, dark eyes. It could be someone that you'll meet where you're going or someone that will be there to assist you. Could be a doctor, could be an assistant. Listen to what they have to say. There's a message that's coming in from someone. Some of you are going to have company that arrives. Some of you are going to have someone that just comes in to assist you with the plans that you're making. All right. Or there's a letter, a message, an invention, something that you're going to do. So it could still be dealing with your talents, dealing with the things that you're doing. Just keep moving forward. Don't allow your fears to stop you. Procrastination, perfectionism, the advice of other people. Think positive. Alright guys, if you are interested in a private reading, please contact me via my email, raisashealingarts11@gmail.com. Know that I love you. Have a blessed month, week. I don't know how often you listen to me, but I'm sending blessings to all of you. Thank you so much for listening to my channel, and till next time.